I'm a Sri Lankan Buddhist monk, and today you all came here to meditate. Please raise your hand if you meditate every day. Okay, there are a few. Okay, please raise your hand if you have meditated in last 7 days. Okay. Okay, please raise your hand if you have meditated in last 30 days. Okay. And then, okay, please raise your hand if you haven't meditated at all. Okay, there are a few. Okay, so we all want to meditate. Why? Peace. We all want to have a peaceful mind. So there are so many ups and downs in our life. So that is the life. Sometimes there are pleasant moments, sometimes there are unpleasant moments. Sometimes fear arises in our mind, sometimes joy arises in our mind. Sometimes we have to go through some hard times, and sometimes we have some doubts about our future, and sometimes ego rises in our mind, anger rises in our mind. Okay? So many different emotions, different things happen in our life. Is it easy to face to all of those things? Not at all. So meditation helps us to navigate all of those life experiences. It helps us to develop our mind, and it helps us to have a peaceful and happy and joyful mind. So that's why we all should meditate. Okay, so my name is Revatha, Rebatha, Revatha. But you can just call me Bhante. It's easy. Bhante. Bhante. It's easy and it is more useful. Why? Because whenever you see a monk like me, you can call them Bhante. So, even though we all like to meditate, there is a common complaint about meditation. What is that? I'm sorry? Yeah. Oh, it's not easy. It is very hard. It is very difficult. So, do you think it is difficult? Yeah, very difficult. Okay. Because of one reason, I think, we all think meditation is very difficult. What is this reason? Mind wanders. Okay. So we want to switch off our thoughts. We want to get rid of all the distracting thoughts suddenly. Then we sit down with crossed legs. Then we close our eyes with the expectation that I can switch off all my thoughts. But totally opposite thing happens. As soon as we close our eyes, distracting thoughts arise in our mind like never before. So then we come to a conclusion, oh, meditation doesn't work for me. It's not easy. It's so difficult. So then what should we do? What's wrong with the meditation? So what is wrong? Our approach. So we should change our perspective about the meditation. So why do we meditate? Not to switch off our thoughts, to develop our awareness, to develop our mindfulness, and to develop our wisdom. Then as a result of that practice, gradually we will be able to get rid of distracting thoughts. But it's not the practice, it's the result. It's the result of our practice. So throughout this meditation session, what you have to do, be mindful of your thoughts. Be aware of your thought. It's okay, mind wanders. Let it happen. But be aware of it. Be mindful of it. Then you will experience peace, happiness in your mind. But if you try to switch off your thoughts, then what happens? Okay? You will be frustrated. You will get disappointed. Then you will develop frustration. Then there is additional burden. Okay? So, throughout the meditation, try to be mindful of your thoughts. Watch your thoughts. Let thoughts come and let them go. And you can gently pay attention to the meditation. Okay, so let's, before practicing our first meditation, let's say sadhu 3 times. Okay, sadhu. Okay, sadhu is a Pali word. Sadhu is a Pali word. And sadhu means excellent. In Pali, sadhu means excellent. Okay? In Sanskrit, I think you have heard about that language, Sanskrit. In Sanskrit, sadhu means sage, the sage. But in Pali, sadhu means excellent. Now we are all going to do an excellent thing, meditate. Okay, so when we do it, we can keep our palms together like this. And then pay attention to the sensations in your fingers. Now slowly close your eyes. Let your body to relax in this present moment. Again, pay attention to the feelings in your fingers. Pay attention to your thumbs, index fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, and pinky fingers. Now say sadhu 3 times along with me. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Slowly put your hands down and open your eyes. Okay, dear friends, now we are going to do a very small exercise. for 3 minutes. For 3 minutes. Okay? So this will prepare your mind to this meditation session. Okay? What we are going to do, we are going to close our eyes and we try to be mindful of our thoughts. Just observe our thoughts. We are not trying to get rid of any thought. We are going to pay attention to our thoughts. And then at the end of the 3 minutes, I will ring this bell. Okay, so what you have to do during that 3 minutes, let thoughts come, let them go. As soon as you close your eyes, so many thoughts will arise in your mind. Some unpleasant memories may come to your mind. Some fearful thoughts come to your mind. Pleasant memories come to your mind. Whatever thought come to your mind, be aware of that. Be mindful of it. And don't take any thought as me or mine. Okay? Just let them come, let them go. Okay, so let's try to practice this. Make yourself comfortable. And slowly close your eyes. Now slowly open your eyes. Okay, my first question, how do you feel after the 3 minutes? Relax. Okay, please raise your hand if you feel some relaxation, some peace. Okay, raise your hand if you don't feel anything at all. I mean, any peace. Okay. Okay, it's okay. Okay. But most of you felt some peace, some relaxation after those 3 minutes. Okay. Now please raise your hand if it was difficult for you to do it. Okay. Just feel. Okay. Okay. But despite it was difficult, you felt some peace after the 3 minutes. And but during the 3 minutes, your mind wandered, right? Yet you feel some peace at the end of those 3 minutes. Okay, so we all want to have a peaceful mind. That's why we meditate. So it means even if our mind wanders during the meditation, if we can be aware of that, if we can be mindful of it, still we can have some peace at the end of that meditation. So we can do it even other times. So if we can always be mindful of our thoughts, even though mind wanders, still we can have some peace, relaxation in our mind. So throughout the meditation, that's what we are gonna do. Okay, so now we are going to bring our focus to the present moment. We are going to practice present moment awareness and body scanning meditation. Okay, before that, I would like to invite to come and sit in this meditation cushion. So don't even if you think it is difficult to sit on the floor, okay, give it a try. Okay. 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 So during the meditation, if you feel any pain in your body, first just ignore it. If it doesn't work, then feel free to change your posture. And again, don't force your mind to focus on the meditation. Be gentle with your mind. Pay some attention to the meditation and let your mind calm down naturally. But always try to be mindful of your thoughts. Okay, so now make yourself comfortable. Straighten your body. Keep your hands on a comfortable position. And slowly close your eyes. Try to be mindful of your thoughts. Let thoughts come, let them go. Now bring your awareness to your face. Let the muscles in your face relax. Pay attention to your shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax your fingers. Relax your legs. Relax your whole body. Now try to be aware of this present moment. The present moment is what you're experiencing right now. We feel this moment is real. We feel this moment is really happening. Now think about the moment that you woke up this morning. At that moment, you felt that moment was real, like this moment. But now you can barely remember that moment. That moment is over. It will never come again. Think about the moment that that you entered into this room. At that moment, you felt that moment was real, like this moment. But now, that moment is in your past. Even the moment that you closed your eyes for this meditation is in your past. Try to understand. The past is over. It will never come again. Try to understand. The past is just a thought or mental image or mental movie. It's just a mind object. It's all in your head. Even that mind object is subject to change. There's no point of having regrets about the past. There's no point of getting angry with the past. There's no point of being sad about the past. Because it's just a mind object. Let your past go by understanding the past is over. Now try to understand the future hasn't come yet. The future is just an imagination based on our past experiences. It's just an imagination. It's not the reality. There's no point of being anxious about the future. Because it's just an imagination. Let your future go by understanding the future hasn't come yet. Let your future go by understanding the future is just an imagination. Then it leaves you in this present moment. A new present moment. And try to understand this present moment too shall pass. Think again. The past is over. The future hasn't come yet. This present moment is subject to change. There's nothing to be worried about. It's all about the silence in your mind. Listen to the silence in your mind. When thoughts arise, that silence is shaken. Be aware of it. Let those thoughts go. Then again, bring your mind to the deep silence. Now bring your focus to the top of your head. Be mindful of the feelings in your head. Pay attention to your forehead. Pay attention to your lips. Move your attention to your shoulders. Sense your shoulders. Sense your arms. Sense your fingers. Move your attention to your stomach. Pay attention to your legs. Move your attention to your toes. Pay attention to your toes. Move your attention to your feet. Bring your attention to your toes again. Pay attention to your legs. Move your attention to your stomach. Pay attention to your fingers. Pay attention to your arms. Move your attention to your shoulders. Pay attention to your lips. Move your attention to your forehead. Pay attention to the top of your head. Now bring your attention to your whole body. Now slowly open your eyes. Take a moment to notice the calmness of your mind and your body. Keep your palms together. Pay attention to the feelings in your fingers. And say sadhu along with me. Sadhu. 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 Slowly put your heads down. And dear friends, feel free to change your posture, stretch your legs. Okay, dear friends, we all have experienced stress in our lives. So we all want to get rid of stress. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is stress? So stress is a physical and emotional reaction people experience when they have some challenges in their lives. So stress is a natural reaction of our mind and our body to any demands or challenges in our lives, whether real or perceived. Sometimes those challenges or demands are not real, but our mind thinks those are real. So what are those challenges? Sometimes work deadlines, or sometimes some exams, tests, or some relationship issues, or moving to a new place, okay? Starting a new job, okay? Or conducting a meditation program for 50 people, maybe public speaking. So we all know, okay, about those challenges. Okay? So, and when there's a stress, like we all know, like our heartbeat goes up and we breathe heavily and our muscles tense and so many negative energy develops in our mind. And also at that moment, there is a restlessness in our mind. So I learned about fascinating study about stress. I hope some of you might have heard about that study. So that study has attracted 30,000 adults in here in the US for 8 years. Then after that 8 years, according to that study, the people who had a lot of stress in previous year, had a 43% of increased danger of dying. 43% of increased danger of dying. But they say it was only true for the people who believed stress is painful. Make sense? So it means stress doesn't kill people. Belief of stress is painful kills people. So then they say the most important thing is changing our mindset about the stress. So now it's time for us to change our mindset, perspective about the stress. So according to those studies, we should look at the stress as a friend, not an enemy. So that is the first thing. Why? Because if we don't change that perspective, we stress about the stress. Now, most of the time, there is no real stress, but we stress about the stress, the future stress. So, but if we change that mindset, then we know, okay, stress is not something that we should afraid of. Instead, we can use it as a friend. So now there are some studies you might know about that. They say, okay, stress helps us to improve our problem-solving skills. Stress helps us to improve our creativity. And stress helps us to improve our endurance. So there are so many good things about the stress. So we need to change our perspective about the stress. Okay, stress is not a bad thing. Stress is our friend. Okay? So then we don't have extra stress about the stress. Okay? But it doesn't mean that we should chase after stress. Okay? And also it doesn't mean that stress is not painful. Okay? Yes, stress is painful. Okay? Then, but we can avoid stress. It is possible also. It is possible also. Okay, so now we know stress arises with the challenges that we face in our life. But does everyone face to those challenges in the same way? No. There are some people, even some very hard, even though they go through very hard times, still those things doesn't affect their happiness or peace. Still they can keep their peace. But there are some people, small things are more than enough to make them stressful. Okay? Very small things. Okay? So it means like the way we face to the life challenges depends on the level of our mind. So we can develop our mind. So if we can have a mind like a river, then even very bad things happen in our life, it will not disturb our peace and happiness. But if we have a mind like a glass of water, then very small things can affect our life. Okay? So it is a simile in Buddhism. So suppose there is a glass of water and you put salt into that glass of water, then what happens? It becomes salty. But you put that same amount of salt into a river, but the water in the river remains unaffected. Why? In the river there is a huge volume of water. Likewise, if we can have a mind which is very wide with a lot of qualities, and then very easily we can cope with the challenges in our life. So how can we develop our mind? How can we have a mind like a river? First thing, developing our mindfulness. We can develop our mindfulness. It helps us to expand our mind. So stress always connected with the restlessness of our mind. So in Buddhism, the best meditation or best mindfulness meditation that we can practice to get rid of restlessness is breathing meditation. Breathing meditation. So it helps us to get rid of the distracting thoughts in our mind. Okay, so now we are going to practice breathing meditation. So there are so many ways to practice breathing meditation. So today we are going to be mindful of our natural breath. We are not going to breathe intentionally. Okay? We try to be mindful of our natural breath. So during the meditation, I will ask you to bring your focus to between your upper lip and your nose. This area. Then you can notice the sensation of the air of your breath. Okay. If it doesn't work, then you can pay attention to your lips, or you can pay attention to your nostrils. Okay. First, let's try to find that point where you feel the sensation of the air of your breath. Okay. Close your eyes. Okay. First, pay attention to your lips. And notice if you feel the sensation of the air of your breath. Okay. If it doesn't work, then pay attention to between your upper lip and your nose. Then you might feel the sensation of the air of your breath. Even if it doesn't work, then pay attention to your nostrils. Even if it doesn't work, then bring your focus to in front of your face. Then you might feel the sensation of the air of your breath. Okay, now slowly open your eyes. Okay, now everyone found the point where you feel the sensation of the air? Is there anyone who couldn't find it? Okay, everyone felt the sensation of the air. Okay, so always try to be mindful of the in front of your face. Okay. So first, let's try to do a quick body scanning. Then it will help you to be mindful of your breath easily. Then we can be mindful of our breath. Okay, make yourself comfortable. Straighten your body. And slowly close your eyes. Let your body to relax in this present moment. Bring your focus to your head. Pay attention to your forehead. Lips, shoulders, upper back, lower back, arms, fingers, stomach, thighs, calves, toes, feet, feet, toes, calves, thighs, stomach, fingers, arms, lower back, upper back, shoulders, lips, now gently pay attention to between your upper lip and your nose. And try to be mindful of your breath. Be mindful of your in-breath and out-breath. Don't listen to the noise in your head. Be mindful of your breath. Now, bring your focus to your body and slowly open your eyes. Keep your palms together. Pay attention to the feelings in your fingers and say sadhu with me. Sadhu. 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 Slowly put your hands down. Dear friends, another thing that helps us to expand our mind or develop our mind is improving our wisdom. So in Buddhism, wisdom means the understanding about the impermanence of our life. So we need to understand everything is subject to change. Nothing is permanent. Especially that understanding helps us when we go through some hard times. Why? In those moments, normally we feel, oh, this is not gonna finish soon. This is going to last forever. And we feel, oh, this is the end of the world. But how many times did we feel like that? So many times. Okay? So we need to understand everything is subject to change. Nothing is permanent. So then it helps us to face to hard time, challenging situations with a positive mindset. So we can practice impermanent meditation to improve, to develop our wisdom. So today, we are going to contemplate on impermanence of feelings. Impermanence of feelings. Okay. In Buddhism, we talk about 3 types of feelings. First, pleasant feelings. Unpleasant feelings. Number 2. Number 3, neutral feelings. So feelings arise due to the contact. Okay. There are 6 types of contacts. 6. Eye contact, ear contact, nose contact, tongue contact, body contact, and mind contact. When 3 things meet together, we call it a contact. Okay. Let's talk about the eye contact. When our eyes, a form, and the eye consciousness meet together, it is called eye contact. So consciousness, the task of the consciousness is cognizing. So I cognize, it's like the bridge between the eye and the form. So when you're looking at me, your eyes, this form, and the eye consciousness are meeting together, that is the eye contact. Based on that eye contact, either pleasant or unpleasant or neutral feeling arises. It depends on your eye contact. But if you look at something else, okay, then eye contact changes. Okay. So it happens very quickly. Eye contact changes very quickly. Then new feeling arises. So when the contact changes, that feeling changes. Then when new contact arises, new feeling arises. So because of that, we cannot take any feeling as me, mine, or myself. So from this morning to this moment, we had so many feelings, okay, through those contacts. But we don't even remember most of the feelings that we had throughout the day. So we cannot keep those feelings, right? Feelings arise and pass, arise and pass. Okay. So it means like there are no feelings in our eyes, there are no feelings in the forms, or there are no feelings in ears, or there are no feelings in the sounds. Feelings arises based on the contact, Okay, suppose a gorgeous young lady come to this place and you look at that girl, okay? Then what happens? Your eye, that form and eye consciousness meet together, that is the eye contact. Based on that eye contact, feeling arises. What type of feeling? Most probably pleasant feeling, okay? Pleasant feeling. Okay. What if you hate that person? You hate some, even though she's gorgeous, you don't like her. You hate that person. Then, what kind of feeling? Unpleasant feeling. So it means that feeling based on the contact. And when you eat something, okay, your tongue, the taste, and the tongue consciousness meet together, that is the tongue contact. Based on that tongue contact, a feeling arises. But food doesn't contain the feelings. Our tongue doesn't contain the feelings. But feeling arises based on the contact. But as soon as that contact is over, that feeling is over. Okay? So if we can understand it always, then always we can bring our mind to the present moment, and also we can live in the present moment without being attached to it. Now what happens? When there is an unpleasant feeling, we attach to that unpleasant feeling, then we suffer. When there is a pleasant feeling, also we hold on to it. When it changes, then we suffer. So if we can understand all the feelings arise and pass, then still we feel that we have the feeling, but we don't hold on to it. Then always that understanding helps us to bring our focus to the present moment. It helps us to have a peaceful mind. Okay. Now we are going to contemplate on the impermanence of feelings. Okay. Okay, does it make sense? Do you have any questions to ask regarding that? No. Okay, I will explain it another way. Okay, think about a food. Okay, when you look at the food, you don't, it is, there's a pleasant feeling, maybe, okay? That feeling arises based on the eye contact. When you touch it, that feeling arises based on body contact. Okay, when you eat it, when you taste of the food, that taste, that feeling, based on the tongue contact. Okay? But at that moment, there is no eye contact. Okay? It's over at that moment. So it means in that way, you can also convert your eating into a mindful meditation practice. Okay, okay, so I'm going to guide you. So I'm going to say the words like this. The feeling born from eye contact is impermanent. It's not me, not mine, not myself. Okay. Okay, so now we are going to practice this. Make yourself comfortable. Okay, before listening to my guidance, you can pay attention to your body and you can understand if there is any unpleasant feeling, any pain in your body. That pain has arisen due to the body contact. When you change your body, that pain changes. Okay, now slowly close your eyes. Okay, take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly release it through your nose. Again, take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly release it through your nose. Okay, let your body to relax in this present moment. Now listen to me and try to repeat my words in your mind mindfully. At the same time, put little effort to understand it. The feeling born from eye contact is impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. The feeling born from eye contact is not me, not mine, not myself. The feeling born from ear contact is impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. It's not me, not mine, not myself. The feeling born from nose contact is impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. The feeling born from nose contact is not me, not mine, not myself. The feeling born from tongue contact is impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. It's not me, not mine, not myself. The feeling born from body contact is impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. The feeling born from body contact is not me, not mine, not myself. The feeling born from mind contact is impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. The feeling born from mind contact is not me, not mine, not myself. Every feeling is impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. Every feeling is not me, not mine, not myself. Slowly open your eyes. Okay, dear friends, we have few more minutes to practice one last meditation. So, we were talking about expanding our mind. Practicing loving kindness meditation helps us to develop our mind as well. And also, practicing generosity, doing good deeds helps us to develop our mind. Studies, there are some studies, according to those studies, when we do good deeds, when we practice generosity, when we practice loving kindness meditation, the oxytocin level, it's a hormone, that level increases. And it says it helps us to reduce stress. So whenever we practice good deeds, whenever we practice loving kindness meditation, it helps us to expand our mind. It helps us to reduce our stress. Okay, before practicing the loving kindness meditation, I would like to thank everyone who supported this meditation program, especially Mrs. Saji, Lena, Saji's kids, Manuja, and all our volunteers, and Victor, and Victor's mom, Kathy, all of them help us to make this program successful. And also Mrs. Young and her friends sponsored this meditation program, and also Lena, Saji, they contributed to this program. So they practice generosity. Okay? And also they practice good deeds. Okay? And also Saji's aunt, she also helped us. And some of you I know made some donations to make this program happen. And also I should thank our Toronto monastery. So they sent us all of these meditation cushions for this meditation program. We didn't have any meditation cushions for our previous program. They noticed it, then out of compassion, they sent these meditation cushions for our meditation program. And also all the monks at Atlanta Monastery, because I live in Maryland. I flew all the way from Maryland, and Bhante Kusala and Bhante Charana, they helped me to organize everything. So, and I have one announcement. I do an online meditation program every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Is there anyone who attended that program, that Zoom session? Okay, only Lisa. Okay, you have. Okay. Okay, so now we are going to practice loving kindness meditation. Before that, we can do a huge shout out for our volunteers and everyone who helped us this meditation program. Okay, so now we are going to practice loving kindness meditation very quickly. Okay, make yourself comfortable and straighten your body. And slowly close your eyes. Okay, now listen to me and try to repeat my words in your mind. First, you are gonna spread love and compassion toward yourself. May I be free from anger. May I be free from ill will. May I be free from jealousy. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May I live in peace. May I live happily. May all beings in this world be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May they live happily. May they live happily. Now, have some wish in your mind, something that you want to achieve in your life. Visualize it. And think, may this spiritual energy I cultivated through the meditation help me to achieve my dream. Keep your palms together. Pay attention to the feelings in your fingers. and say sadhu along with me. Sadhu. 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 Slowly put your hands down and open your eyes. Okay, dear friends, again, I'm so thankful today to Senitu and Mihaly, son and daughter of Saji. So they help us a lot. And also, I'm very thankful to someone here, Lisa. Okay. So she's going to start a new job this Wednesday. And she helped me a lot to improve my English pronunciation. So I'm so grateful to her. Okay. I think I did a great job, Lisa. Okay, so we collect a lot of energy, spiritual energy. So by the power of that spiritual energy, may Lisa has a long life, strength, and happiness, and may be successful in your new job. And we collect a lot of merit. So by the power of all the good karma, spiritual energy we collected, may you and your loved ones have a long life, strength, and happiness. May be successful in your endeavors. May all the good fortune come your way. And may you always have a peaceful mind. And may you attain bliss of happiness. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So thank you so much for joining today, and please remember to add our email address to your address book, info@meditatewithamonk.org. Then we will send the recording of today's session and also some guided meditation audio clips. So thank you so much for joining today. May you be well and happy. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. And still, if you have any questions, we are going to stay here for a while. You can come and ask your question. And Lena, she wants to take a group photo. If you have some time, you can join us to take a group photo.
Everybody can go up front. Everybody can go up front so that we can see a good photo op.
Enjoy the peanuts on the ride home.
If everybody can gather to the front to get ready to have a photo op. Everybody please gather to the
And dear friends, Bhante Kusal, he conducts a weekly meditation program, and also at any time you can make an appointment and go to the monastery, and you can schedule a one-on-one session with Bhante Kusala.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you can take one.
I have to do it like this. Yeah, I just don't know how to take it like this.
You're doing great.
1, 2, 3. And I think I need to have another one with the big camera. Yeah, this one. One, two, three.
You can have one.
Couple more. 1, 2, 3. And then maybe somebody.
Merge again. One big merge.
The one is a little bit darker. If you want to take it. Keep that.
Big smile. One more. Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's fixed over here, but.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it.
You know what, sometime you could do, you could put it on panoramic and do a panoramic of it. Is it an iPhone?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Can I show you?
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
Pardon.
Okay, here, here, put it on camera. Here, put it on the camera. Okay, so panoramic,
Oh, panel.
yeah.
And then how do you do it? How do you swap?
You just go. But you just, I need to be 30. Yeah, turn it on here, pocket, say, my top, and then. Just do better now.
Excuse me. Do y'all have any information about the sun right there? The QR code doesn't work. The QR code doesn't work.
It only brought up the donations page, it didn't bring up the online. I tried to go
Oh, yeah. Email by.
Email that.
Okay. Thank you. That's really scary. Oh, and it's all in one picture.
So, yeah, and you just go slow through it, but just, so now are you in Atlanta?
Yes, I'm in Atlanta.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm in Atlanta
Nice to meet you
too.
too.